Hello Apex entrepreneurs and welcome to this video. Now, unless you've been living under a rock for the last 10 years, you'll know that Airbnb is by far the largest international peer-to-peer accommodation network. Airbnb is the largest online marketplace that connects people who want to rent out their homes with people who are looking for accommodation in that locale. In the past 10 years, Airbnb has completely changed the hospitality industry. It currently covers more than 81,000 cities and 191 countries worldwide. People who use the website typically seek accommodation with a homey feel that hotels can't provide, while most hosts are individuals who want to rent out their homes to supplement their income. And Airbnb is still causing problems for hotels. In fact, I don't actually remember when the last time it was I stayed in a hotel while traveling. Airbnb always seems a much nicer, more likable option to me. And in this week's video, we'll see how you can make $1 million a year from Airbnb without owning literally any property. I know this might be shocking for some of you, because you might have thought only landlords can make money with Airbnb. Well, no. Keep watching this video till the end and take notes. This video could be life-changing for you. And by the way, we publish one video every Wednesday. We talk about business, entrepreneurship, investing, financial freedom, and many other funny and interesting things. So in order not to miss out on any of our future videos, why don't you hit that subscribe button below and don't forget the notification bell. So, getting back to our topic on how to make money with Airbnb. Let me explain the business model. Essentially, you find a property and lease it long-term, and then you rent it out short-term and charge double or more than the amount that you're actually paying. And this is what we call rental arbitrage. So, for example, you can lease a property for $1,000 per month and then list it on Airbnb and rent it for $125 a night. Now, on Airbnb, it's difficult to rent the property for the full month. So let's suppose an occupancy rate of 66.6%, which is equivalent to approximately 20 days per month. So let's do some quick math. 20 days per month times $125 a night. You'll be making $2,500. Now we have to subtract the Airbnb commission and cleaning fees, so let's suppose that you're left with $2,000. After paying your $1,000 a month leasing, you will be left with $1,000 a month in your pocket. But wait, hold on, don't get too excited yet, because although making money on Airbnb may seem simple and straightforward, I can assure you it's not gonna be that easy. Let's talk about one of the obstacles you'll be facing and how to deal with it. So in order to make money with Airbnb, the first thing you need to do is sign a long-term lease with a landlord that will allow you to list his apartment on Airbnb. And unfortunately, a lot of landlords will refuse to lease you the apartment if they know you'll be listing it on Airbnb. Because, as a rule of thumb, when somebody rents a property for the short term, he's more likely to cause some damage to the property or cause some problems with the neighbours. So I'm sure if you're a landlord, you won't be happy to hear if some Airbnb guests had a wild party in your apartment, destroyed the furniture, smashed glasses and threw their used underwear on the floor. Would you? Leave a comment below telling us your answer. By the way, everything I just told you is all true. These things actually happened for a couple in northwest Calgary in Canada. If you want to know more about what happened to them, you can click the link in the description. Of course, this was an extreme case and it doesn't happen every day, but it could happen. And you have to be understanding of landlords if they refuse to give you the permission to list on Airbnb. So your first step is to try and reach out to a lot of landlords and try and get their permission. Many of them will refuse, but you'll probably get 1 or 2 positive answers out of each 10 requests. The next step is to decorate the apartment. Yes, I know this takes time and it's gonna cost some money, but you have to do it. Because when the property is well decorated, a lot more people will be willing to book it. so you can profit from it and increase the rent. For example, a fully decorated apartment like this one can easily be listed for $150 per night. But if you consider this apartment, I bet you're going to have some trouble renting it at only $100 per night. So don't hesitate to add a TV if there's not one already, add flowers, some paintings, and do all the necessary repairs. Your apartment also has to fit short-term travelers, and it has to look perfect. And the more good reviews you have, the better it is for you. So don't hesitate to invest a couple of $1,000s to make the property look perfect. And to destroy that like button if you're enjoying this video so far. Next, you have to take great photos of your apartment. You can ask Airbnb to send their photographer to take professional photos, and this will definitely increase the demand on your apartment. And of course, before you list the apartment, you have to search for a reliable cleaner to thoroughly clean the apartment after the guests check out, so it can be ready for the next guest. And now everything is ready and you can start renting and earning money. But wait, we promised you could get $1 million a year out of this business model. So how would you do it if each apartment generates only $1,000 a month? That's a good question. In order to make $1 million per year, you have to scale this business. By the way, we've made a complete video about scalability and how you can become a millionaire in your 20s or early 30s. So don't hesitate to click right here and watch it once you finish this video. So, how do we scale this business? Let's crunch some numbers. If you can generate $1,000 profit per month from one apartment, it means you can make $12,000 profit from one apartment per year. So if we divide 1 million by 12,000, we get something around 83 or 84. So all you have to do is repeat this concept 84 times, and this way you'll become a millionaire in 1 year. Of course, you might not be able to manage all of these properties yourself, so we recommend you hire a team of assistants that will help you manage everything. And what you can also do to increase your earnings is to list your property on other websites, like booking.com. This will definitely increase the demand on your property, and you'll be able to increase the occupancy rate. So instead of renting your property for 15 or 20 days per month, you might be able to rent it for 25 days. You can also use Google ads or Facebook ads to drive more traffic to your Airbnb listings. And more traffic means more demand. And when there is more demand, you can increase your prices and earn more. But pay attention. Before launching this type of business, you should check if this activity is legal where you live. Rules and regulations around short-term rentals are constantly and rapidly changing. Specific regulations can differ across countries, states, and even cities. In some cities, Airbnb rentals are seen as potential threats to residents, and short-term rentals can affect landlord-tenant relations. Landlords might try to evict a long-term tenant because they see short-term renting as more profitable. Just imagine a city like Paris, where there are a lot of people seeking long-term leasing, and they can't find any because a lot of landlords are renting their property on Airbnb. This can push the authorities to take some measures to protect the residents. You should also consider that local residents worry that their neighborhood will be ruined by an influx of tourists. They fear travelers will transform quiet residential neighborhoods into revolving hotel districts. That's why some big cities like Paris, Barcelona, and Santa Monica, California, have some of the strictest policies regarding who can and can't rent through Airbnb. So before you start in this rental arbitrage business, make sure you do your research. Another risk you face when you run this type of business is that you are dependent on Airbnb. So for example, if you had problems with a guest, Airbnb could take radical measures and ban you from the platform. But the problem is you still have to pay all the rent to your landlords. You should also note that the competition is growing for rental arbitrage businesses, simply because of its low barrier to entry. So if competition goes up, landlords will receive a lot of offers, and they'll start to increase their prices, which will cause a decrease in your profits. And don't forget, when you run a business like that, a part of your success will be based on how nice and friendly you are with your tenants. Most of them will be tourists, so try and help them out and provide some guidance for them. Once when I was in Rome, the Airbnb owner was a super nice woman. She left us food in the fridge and many maps and guides to explore Rome. She even kept a souvenir book where tenants could leave a few words to her before leaving. That was very nice. And guess what? We left her an awesome 5-star review. So, to sum up, rental arbitrage is a great opportunity and there is a lot of money to be made. You have to be very well organized and always keep the apartment in great condition so you can get great reviews, and this will increase the demand on your properties. However, there are risks that you need to take into consideration, like restrictions and regulations that might change, especially in big cities, and the dependency on one platform that could delete your account anytime. So, do your own research before launching this type of business, and stay away from some gurus on YouTube claiming to make millions out of rental arbitrage. In most cases, they are showing you only their gross revenue and not their net profit, and there is a huge difference. In order to make $1 million a year in profit from this business, you need to work really hard and build a solid team, and it can't be done overnight. At the end of this video, we invite you to visit the description below, where you'll find many resources to help you make money from the comfort of your couch. You'll find the books that we recommend to help you acquire the right mindset for success, a free video course that will teach you how to generate passive income and how to create a 6-figures online business, and much more. Of course, all the methods we teach or recommend are not get-rich-quick methods. There is a lot of work to be done up front before enjoying that money falling into your bank account. So, don't hesitate to take a quick look at our description and enjoy learning. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to share it with your friends, and hit that like button to help us with the YouTube algorithm. By the way, if you're still here while the music is running, here are 2 videos that you'll love watching. The first one will show you one thing that rich people buy that poor people don't. And the second one will show you 3 methods to make passive income out of the stock market. Just click on either one of them on the screen right here.